There he is across the street, staring attentively. Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. First place on the agenda, the old Max Factor building across the street there now is home to the Hollywood Museum. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, trying something a little bit different today. Normally, I film these vlogs on my iPhone 6S Plus, but I've upgraded. I am now using a Canon G7X Mark II. Hopefully you notice the difference. Today I'm kind of testing it out, so bear with me. Tell me if you notice a difference. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's TheDailyWoo. Hopefully what lies inside these doors is exciting. Of course, Marilyn, for whatever reason, has her eyes closed. You can't really, it's very hard to look at the artifacts with your eyes closed. But to each her own. And this is her personal makeup table. It is behind a sheet of plastic, so you can't touch it. But this is where the magic happened. And one of her dresses is on display as well. True story, but each room was based on a certain hair color. This room for brunettes. This crazy machine was called the Calibration Machine. That looks like something out of a horror film. There it is being used in action. It's almost as if he's injecting it into her. It's like some Clockwork Orange type stuff. Elizabeth Taylor dress right there behind that case as well. This is pretty incredible. This is the exact spot and the desk where Lucille Ball became a redhead. She stepped into this room and the rest is history. Some of the makeup procedure from the Charlton Heston classic Planet of the Apes. Look down in that case there. John Chambers Studio. That's incredible. I love that movie. Even some Gone with the Wind movie props. One of the first films to be deemed as an epic. It truly is an epic film. There was a 1980s movie starring Wilford Brimley, directed by Ron Howard. This is from Cocoon. Just gotta throw that thing in a pool, swim around, and it's like the fountain of youth all over again. You can see in this photo that Marilyn did not want her picture taken. But look at the beads around her neck. They're right here on display. The same beads. I do have to wonder, however, what are these bunny heads on top of legs from? Originally, the Hollywood sign said Hollywood Land, and this is part of the original H from 1923. That's what it used to look like. Of course, now we know it to look like that. We're heading down into the nether regions of this basement. Monsters, mummies, and mayhem. Whoa! What? Stop looking at me. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's reading the rules. Don't leave the group, don't have sex, and always make sure are you the bad guy? You're not, I don't know. I think he's a nice guy. You know, he seems like a nice guy. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them? What the heck? Certainly not you. At the end of the hallway is the cell from Silence of the Lambs. Cozy if you're Hannibal Lecter. This might be a TV show a lot of people don't remember. These are props from NBC's V. Look at these crazy, creepy creatures. Oh my goodness, nightmare fuel. A few death masks on hand. Boris Karloff, the one and only Vincent Price, and Peter Lorre. I have always been a fan of Vampira. Some people, however, prefer Elvira instead. Very similar, but two totally different people and two totally different fan groups. Whoa. Whoa, he's just tucked away there in that box. I'm in solitary confinement inside a padded cell, and the door is shut and locked. Oh wait, wait a second. I can get out. Whew, that was That scared me for a minute. I like this picture of Red Skelton in his pool. He has a canoe. He's doing a little canoeing in his pool. And I'm guessing Jack Benny decided to follow suit because he did it in his pool also, but this time in a boat. The Beverly Hillbillies, they struck gold. Texas tea. And they moved to Hollywood. This is the automobile used in the TV show. And now for one of the main reasons I stopped off here, they have the Paul Rubens bicycle from Pee-wee's Big Adventure inside that glass case. Good morning. I'm here. Look at this. One of my favorite movies. The prop that he rode throughout the entire film he was looking for. He went on his cross-country adventure, his journey to hunt down this bike. Francis had it for a while, got scared, got rid of it. Pee-wee got it back from the kid from the Wonder Years who was like the bratty brother of Fred Savage. I want to give, sister. I'll say I'm gonna go start a paper route right now. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. I gotta say, that place was a lot more vast and exciting than I thought it was gonna be. The old Max Factor building not only was here, but stretched down to what is Mel's Diner. Sometimes when you go to museums, it's hard to tell if something is authentic or not. My assumption is some of the stuff in there were probably just recreations, but the things I really wanted to see, like the Pee-wee Herman bike, I'm pretty sure that was legit in the film. I think Paul owned it, Paul Rubens owned it, still owns it. But maybe he gave him permission. Maybe he gave him permission, maybe not, who knows. Either way, I believe that's it. I believe that's the bike. That guy knows how to accessorize. I get some food here at Trejo's Cantina. I've been to the Trejo's Tacos on the other side of town, but he's now opened an actual cantina. I've never been here. So many options to choose from. I don't really know what I'm gonna get, but as I decide, I'm being stared at by paper mache animal heads all along the wall. This is something called street corn. What's underneath there? Put your fork in there and stir it around. What's the ingredients inside the street corn?
Corn, cheese, some popcorn.
Oh yeah.
Some seasonings.
Looks delicious.
Popcorn.
And some nachos. Gotta have nachos. Oh, wait, are these nachos or just chips? This is just chips and bean dip, but I guess technically they're nachos. I really like this painting of Danny holding two butcher knives. Not just one, he's holding two. He's double fisting it. I also ordered a burrito, steak asada burrito. This is about half the size of what it originally was. Probably one of the best burritos I've ever eaten. It has slaw inside of it mixed with the steak. So good, and I have some leftovers and a free sticker. Huge thumbs up for me. One of these days I want to go in there too. Big Wang's? What kind of food do they serve in there? Sounds interesting. I'm looking for the moon. I'm looking for, wait. Oh, I'm totally going the wrong direction. The moon, oh, I was going the wrong way. The moon is this way. This is the model camera I've been using all day. I'm back to filming on my iPhone. Pretty nice. I stuck it on one of these Manfrotto tripods. It just screws into the bottom there. I'm gonna go out now and try to get some night shots. See how well it does in the evening hours. Oh, by the way, I finally got to bed. And speaking of Pee-wee Herman, there's one of the old school dolls that have the wire on the back. You pull the wire and he says all his famous catchphrases right here on the boulevard. It's crazy how popular fidget spinners are right now. They're everywhere. I don't know. I honestly don't know who would even want to purchase them. Wait, what are you guys doing? I didn't even know you're still in town. What are you? Are you guys fidget spinners?
like a money sign. It's so crazy.
So what's the whole secret behind it? You just spin it until it stops spinning? Does it ever?
I think so.
It's like continually.
The problem is it never stops.
Your nerves.
It never stops.
Do you make these here at the booth? They are projecting images up on the Chinese theater projector. I'm not sure exactly where the projector's coming from. Probably over my head, across the boulevard. But it looks pretty good. The camera films very, very well here in the dark. Do you even vlog? Do you even vlog, bro?
He doesn't make videos.
What the heck, man? We're out here vlogging.
I think I'm an every other day vlogger.
You know, by the way, Josh injured himself. You have like a little road rash here.
Look at
And
this.
it's like, yeah, look at this little road rash. You fell off your boosted board. Oh my gosh! Did you ever see the bike wreck where I went down the slide?
No, yeah, you're gonna show us
I went down the slide. It was horrible. So that reminds me, my road rash was almost
you have
just.
to show us that
Show the
video.
road rash again. I'll stay away though, so it won't be too. That's oh my gosh, that's.
It looks like he was bit by a zombie.
He was. You're infected. You're infected.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's me. There's me walking the bike. Watch closely. Here it goes. There you go. And with that, I want to say vlog over.